All right, hey y'all, it's Becca with Becoming Better with Becca. Welcome back. I'm going to show you in a minute why I'm putting these lovely things on. Because today is going to be a modification video. We got quite a bit of snow. It means that I can't make it to the gym because roads are like really terrible right now. So decided not gonna let that stop me, because what's our motto for the year? No excuses. So in order to do a no excuse workout, I'm gonna go shovel. I'm gonna get that cardio in. Now typically, I know I told you cardio after lifting, but this is gonna be one of the exceptions because I don't wanna stay inside and get really sweaty and then go outside in the cold. That's just a recipe for getting sick. So today's gonna be the exception to the rule. I'm gonna go do cardio outside first, then come in and do my lifting. All right, so I finished up my cardio outside. It was about 40 minutes of scooping that snow. Came back in, we're getting started on our leg workout. Now, I don't have a bunch of squat racks and dumbbells and stuff that I'm used to having at the gym. So we're gonna work on some at-home modification things that you can do. One piece of equipment that I would definitely say you need to have at home if you're gonna be doing any at-home stuff, resistance bands. Okay, they come in all different kinds of sizes, and they usually label light, medium, heavy. Now, we're gonna be using these for our legs. I'm gonna show you how here in a little bit. All right, so one of the modifications that we can do at home is using our bands. We're gonna hook them around our legs, and we're going to a squat, and when we come from a squat, we're gonna do a lateral side raise. This squat is going to work glutes, quads, and then when we come back up and we go to do our side lateral raise with our resistant bands, that's gonna add enough resistance that we're gonna get a nice workout on our hip flexors right here on the outside. I promise, do 3 sets of 12 to 15 of these on each side, and you are going to feel it, and it is not going to feel like a typical at-home leg workout. And I have this around my quads and my legs. This is also gonna add resistance when I go to squat down. Feet always shoulder width apart, feet facing forward, making sure you're not losing that form. So when we squat down, this band around my thighs is going to give me some extra resistance. So when I squat, that band is pulling my legs together. My legs have to be forced to push out. When I come back up, I'm going to raise one leg out to the side. Here's how it looks from the front. When I go down, that band is stretched. I come back up, side raise, back in for the hip flexors. All right, so being at an at-home workout, one of the modifications we can do for our squats. I'm used to doing barbell squats with lots of plates on them because I couldn't make it to the gym because, as you saw earlier, that's snow, right? So I'm gonna use what I have at home. I don't have a bunch of fancy weight equipment or anything.
It's the kids!
But I got kids. So I'm gonna show you 2 variations with different size of children. So we're gonna start with my middle one. She's around 40, 45 pounds. And with her, I'm actually gonna do behind the shoulders squats. So here's how we're gonna do it. Fire and carry. All right, get them locked in. Make sure you have them. You don't wanna drop your kid on the floor. All right, so got my regular stance. I'll go to the side here. I'm not going to lose form. And the whole time, what makes this a little more challenging than at the gym with a barbell, she wiggles. So I'm having to work my core and stabilize myself and her all at the same time. All right, so we're going on to squat number 2 with my little one. He's about 30, 35 pounds. And because he's a boy, we're not going to fireman carry. I learned that really fast. He doesn't like that so much. So we can do a sandbag squat with a wiggly sandbag. So here's how we're going to do it. Like it with a sandbag. Up here high on my shoulders. And a squat. All right, I am maintaining his body the whole time. He does have me a little bit, but I gotta keep him from falling. At the same time, I'm gonna get my nice form. No losing form here. 2 different ways you can accomplish your bigger lift squats. And I didn't have a barbell. I didn't have plates. I used who I have at home already. All right, so now we're gonna work more on our glutes and really focus on some of those hip flexors as well. One thing we're gonna do is if you go hip thrusters, you've gotta keep that form, making sure that we are hinging at the hips, not in our back. So once again, we're gonna go to our trusty little bands here. First of all, we're gonna do just a basic hip thruster. Now you could do this without the band if you're not used to doing them, just to get used to the motion. But I'm gonna use the band. This is the next level up from basic hip thrust on the floor, going into bridge. The whole time I'm gonna be making sure that my core is tight, so I'm gonna be focusing on pulling my belly button back to my spine. And when I thrust up, I want to thrust at the hips, not the back. Hip level is where we're thrusting, squeezing the glutes to give us maximum power. Not letting off any of that tension at any point in time. All right, so I hope I gave you some good tips on how you can modify at home when you can't make it to the gym, or even some stuff you can do at home for leg day when you don't have a bunch of equipment. When you have kids, just modify with them, include them in it, and it'll be fun for you, and it'll definitely be fun for them. All right, so until then, get up, get moving, no excuses, not even on a snow day, and get up and go get it, and we'll see you later.